Good. All right, no, hold on, stop. All right, we gotta do it right. Good morning. Oop, child. Ooh, the applesauce. Can't do that. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Weekend Eve. Friday Junior. Throwback Thursday. We're here.
One more day.
One more day for the weekend. Or if today is your Friday, happy Friday Junior. Inside the Radio Big Mac show, of course. Radio Big Mac here. Uncle Wayne here. Good morning, Uncle Wayne.
Good morning.
How was your night?
It was good. A lot easier to get in today. No snow.
Yeah. I wouldn't say no
Whatever
snow.
this is.
Oh, you mean no snow like it's not snowing?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say that we back to that dirty ass snow everywhere.
Yeah. But
Disgusting.
I saw something about 50 degrees on Saturday.
What?
50 degrees on Saturday.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be God willing, what's gonna get rid of the last bit of this nasty ass snow, and we can finally see streets, we can finally see grass, we can finally not worry about slipping when you get out your damn car. But I hope you guys are having a great morning, even though it probably just started. You probably still got the crust in your eyes, you don't know what's happening, but you know one thing is for sure, two things for certain. $1,000 could be yours. We doing that at 8 o'clock. Of course, we got 2 days left of Black History Month. So we're going to honor another overlooked Black History legend moment. We got to preach a little positivity. Dre Boogs, of course. Wake and Bakes. It just sounds like a good-ass Thursday to get you over that. I say over the hump because that's Wednesday, but get you over that to get you to the weekend. You already know. Waking your ass up, brush your teeth. It's the Radio Big Mac Show. Bum, 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 bum. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah. Good morning. It's the Radio Big Mac Show, 94.7 The Block. New York's #1 for throwbacks on a Thursday. One day before Friday. One day before the weekend. One day before payday.
Yes.
Man. And this is the worst paycheck because this is the one that go to rent. Jesus. But at least you got the $1,000 that you can win, and that can help. Just go to 947theblocknyc.com and register your name for the $1,000 name game. But it is 6 o'clock in the morning, damn it.
Actually, 6:15.
And your ass is awake. I know you mad you up. I don't know if you just waking up or you about to go to sleep. But either way, we all up together. So you know, here in the Radio Big Mac Show, we do the early bird service. That's when you call me up, 844-947-0947. And you just let me know what you're doing up. Don't matter what it is. You can tell me what's on your mind right now. You can tell me about your day yesterday. You can give a shout out. You can say happy birthday to somebody. You can say rest in peace to Power. Whatever you want to do, this is for you. 844-947-0947. If you don't know who Power is, that's Oliver Grant from the Wu-Tang Clan. He sadly passed away. 844-947-0947. Early bird service. And while you're calling and let me know what you're doing up, of course, we would be nothing without a selection from our choir director, Dre Boogs, with the Wake and Bake mix. And it's all R&B vibes to get you in that in that moist toilet mood. 844-947-0947. We're in the early bird service, and Dre Boogs with the Wake and Bake mix in 5 minutes right here on 94.7 The Block. 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. If you are trying to understand what is going on in your loincloths right now, that is courtesy of the mad scientist, Dre Boogs with the Wake and Bake mix.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Setting the vibes off, the soundtrack that you need.
Yeah, man, you gotta work out the midsection a little bit. That's why I love doing these. I grew up loving R&B so much. I was a young soul, but now I'm an old man.
You're still a young soul.
Still we're doing it. I need to give a big shout out to DJ Rich Kid, to Miko, Amanda, everyone listening, to Tamiko was we grew up together. We used to listen to R&B together and stuff. So she was my little, cutie pie girlfriend when I was, 13.
Oh.
And we used to vibe out together.
Oh.
I made you a mixtape.
Oh, man. I used to get smitten. I was one of those suckers for love, like Pac would talk about.
Make sure you listen to track 3. That's when I really got my bag about you.
This one's for you. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody showing love. Make sure you follow him at Dre Boogs, DREBOOGS. And, of course, maybe you caught the end of the mix. Maybe you missed the beginning and you're like, or maybe you just want to relive it. You go to YouTube, search Dre Boogs, DREBOOGS, and you can relive the magic. Maybe you need a little bit more 20 minutes. Maybe, you know what I mean, got some gas station pills. You go to the marathon. You need to run this mix back a couple times.
My man, you and your gas station pills, what's up with that in that honey pack?
You know what I mean? It's the snow out there. You ain't got nothing else to do. You might as well.
Shout out to our former Mayor Adams. That's like, with this snow, at least we're going to have more babies coming through.
That's right. But it's time for the early bird service, so hit me up, 844-947-0947. Why are you up? What are you doing? What's on your mind? What's on your heart, your spirit, your soul? How was your day yesterday? What you got planned for today? Whatever you want to talk about, the phone lines is yours, 844-947-0947. Yeah, good morning. You're in the early bird service. Who this?
Good morning. This is Ashley.
Ashley, what's going on?
Nothing much. She in the car with my man Sleep.
Wait, you're in your car and your man is asleep, you said?
Yeah. We just came out the club.
Damn, okay. You left the club late.
Yeah, pretty late.
So you went to the after spot and went to the after hour spot, which is really the pre-spot for the next spot?
Nah, we didn't even get to the pre-spot. We didn't make it. We in the car.
All right, well, you get home safe, okay?
Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
D'Angela from Warren, Pennsylvania.
D'Angela, what's going on?
We're just sitting outside the country fair having breakfast.
Where you eating breakfast at?
Country fair.
Oh, okay.
Sausage, egg, and cheese on croissant. And then the coffee-flavored Starbucks.
Oh, you got your order down packed, huh? That's every morning?
Yeah, that's what I done.
What you got planned for today?
Oh, I gotta go pay rent and whatnot.
Yeah, we all do.
Pick up my cigs down at Keystone gas station.
All right, well, you enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your cigs, and have a great day, okay?
You too, sweetheart.
Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
Good morning, Mr. Mac. This is Mr. TC, the visually impaired guy with the egg sandwiches.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, my man?
Big Black and Blessed, how are you?
All right, just showing love to you and Wayne. Thank God for y'all for making it. Thank God for all the workers. Thank God for all the ladies that's out there working. And thank God for family. I'm blessed to see another day, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. So whenever you come through, let me see, the Parkway, stop through. I got egg sandwich and fish sandwich for you, so come on through.
First off, you talk about you blind and then talk about you blessed to see another day. I don't know, man.
Yes.
You blessed to hear another day.
That's true. Thank you for that. That's true, but yes. So yes.
Nah, but I always appreciate you calling, man. I hope you have a great weekend, a great Thursday if I don't talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, brother. I thank you, brother. Be safe.
All right, man. You too. Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
This is Kenny.
Good morning, Kenny. Oh, no. How's Cartman doing?
Doing all right, I guess. But, hey, happy Friday Eve. Just want to give you guys a big shout-out to Dre Boogs. He's a troublesome person. I almost didn't make it to work today because of him. This is the second time. First it was Valentine's. Now it's today. I don't know, man. I don't know. But he's definitely doing his thing. You doing your thing, of course. It's always a pleasure hearing your voice, and you just continue to just be blessed, my brother.
My man, I appreciate you. And hopefully you late to work for good reasons because you didn't want to get out of a situation.
Let's just say I'm too old to be having kids, but I almost had kids.
Amen. Amen.
Have a good one.
You too.
Stay blessed. All right.
Man, that's a dangerous game.
Yes.
It's a dangerous game.
Be careful.
But coming up in Word on the Street in 5 minutes, oh boy, we lost somebody that was near and dear to hip hop. And if you don't know who or what they did, I'm gonna let you know in 5 minutes right here on 94.7 The Block. It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. Don't forget, 8 o'clock, $1,000 could be yours. Just go to 947theblocknyc.com and register for the $1,000 name game. And you can get paid at 8 o'clock. Just listen for your name, and you have till 8:15 to get this money. You call us up if you hear your name, and that's it. And then you get the money. It's very simple. And then if you don't get it for 8 o'clock, let's say it's too early for you, you got 3 other chances. You can win it at 1 p.m. with Cypher Sounds. You can win it at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. So, $1,000 name game, 947theblocknyc.com. But if it happened in the real world, whether it's in the streets or on the internet, you're going to hear about it in Word on the Street. Sad news yesterday. We lost somebody who contributed tremendously to hip-hop. Gotta give a big rest in peace to Oliver Power Grant. And if you don't know who Oliver Power Grant is, he was like the business mind behind the Wu-Tang Clan. He passed away at the age of 52. He's known for basically funding songs like Protect Your Neck, Method Man. He was like the marketer and the funding. And not only that, he's one of the people that created, not one of the people, he is the man that created Wu-Wear, which was actually hip-hop's first artist-owned streetwear brand. So we got to send a big rest in peace to Oliver Power Grant. And prayers goes out to his family. Prayers goes out to all of the Wu-Tang.
Just 52 years old.
52, man. Still young. Still out here getting. And I heard he was still moving and grooving and doing deals, and you know what I mean? But, when God calls us, we can't, you know what I mean? That's not, It's not us to answer the phone or not answer the phone. He going,
that's right.
You know what I mean? So prayers goes out to that. In other news, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the nominees have come out. And Lauryn Hill, New Edition, Wu-Tang, Mariah Carey, Sade, and Luther Vandross are all nominated.
Lawrence was living off that one album, huh?
Still living off that one album. Now, it's actually Lauryn Hill, New Edition, Wu-Tang, and Luther Vandross' first time being nominated.
Okay.
Which, the fact that Luther Vandross hasn't been nominated before is kind of wild to me. But Mariah Carey, this is her third nomination, and Sade's second one.
That's crazy Mariah's not in there yet.
I don't know how some of these artists get nominated and don't make it, especially to that caliber.
Right.
Like I said, the fact that Luther Vandross all these years has never been nominated until now is wild. The fact that Mariah Carey has been nominated 3 times. What did you look at in her resume in her career 2 other times where you were like, yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe not this year. Like Mariah Carey? Mrs. Christmas, that alone, the money she makes alone from All I Want for Christmas Is You should put her in the damn Hall of Fame. Nobody makes more money off of a Christmas song starting November 1st until Kwanzaa starts, December 26th. She's caking.
Yep.
And somebody at that Hall of Fame said, I don't know. Doesn't really check out. Let's give her another year. You're crazy. But I'm glad that she's getting nominated. Hopefully she gets that. Lauryn Hill, she's going to be late. So
she's going to be late?
She's going to be late. We know that. New Edition, they'll probably break up by the time and get back together by that time. So I don't know. We'll see. They said they announced who gets in April.
Right.
So
and the inductions
is in the fall.
September.
Yeah. And that's it for Word on the Street. If you want any more details, go to 947 The Block on Instagram, or just go to 947theblocknyc.com. And we got more of the Radio Big Mac Show right here on your station, my station, the home of the throwbacks on a Throwback Thursday, throwing it back. Jersey, what up? Get that Naughty by Nature right here on 94.7 The Block. Good morning. Shout out to Jersey, Naughty by Nature. Outside of Queen Latifah, I think Naughty by Nature is like our biggie. I can't think of who would be a bigger rapper in Jersey.
As far as Jersey goes?
Yeah. I know that's a random thought right now, but it just crossed my mind.
Yeah, I have to say Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, probably, right? Anyway, shout out to them.
You don't count. Didn't Shaq from Jersey? Foo Shaq?
Yeah.
Foo Shaq? He's not
what? Shaq Fu, I had the albums and everything. But it's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. So I was talking to my boy Stacks yesterday, and we were talking about this kid that we went to high school with who apparently, and I said apparently even though he got convicted, he had taken the life of his wife. And the reason we were talking about that is because the way that he got away with it in the sense of like he like executed it was it happened, and then he called his mom, and his mom kind of helped him like get rid of the evidence and told him how to move and stuff.
Right.
And then the cops found out because they went through the text messages and saw the conversation. And me and my boy Stacks was talking, and we was like, I don't know what type of parent you got to be to really have your kids back when they commit a crime. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't have kids. I always make sure I say that, but Stacks has a daughter. And we were talking about just in general, like if you had a kid, how far as a parent do you go to protect your kid? Like if your kid calls you and said, yo, I committed a crime. No matter what the crime is, it could be jaywalking, it could be taking a life, whatever. Like, as a parent, how far do you go to protect it?
I think it'd have to depend on the crime.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you talking murder one or...
Like imagine in the guy I went to high school with situation.
Right.
That happens, you call your mom. You got to have at some point where you know your mom got your back to that level. I don't see that. I don't understand that. And again, maybe it's because I don't have kids and I can't see. But I would think if my kid called me and said that, I'd be like, what the? Nah, bruh. I don't know how to handle that.
Yeah.
So I'm just 844-947-0947. So parents out there, or maybe you're like me, you don't have kids, but you know how you would stand on that. If your kid called you, or let's say the police calls you, and your kid, no, let's go with kids. Okay. I like that. Kids call you, they committed a crime. What are you doing? Are you protecting them? You turning them in? You helping them? How do you move? 844-947-0947. Call me up because I'm curious. Because Stacks was like, man, I'm gonna have to just let her. You know what I mean? She gonna have to do that time or whatever. But 844-947-0947. If your kid commits a crime, as a parent, how do you move? Do you protect them? Do you have their back? Do you help them? Let me know. It's the Radio Big Mac Show on 94.7 The Block. Imagine being a kid listening to this and like, what they doing? Your parent be like, homework, damn it.
Well, they're doing it well, though.
They're doing homework well. It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. And we talking parents being protective. 844-947-0947. So a guy I went to high school with unalived his wife. And in the police report, the cops found him because they had text messages between him and his mom helped him cover up the crime. And I was like, what type of parent love is that? Because I could not picture my kid doing a crime, especially to that level,
right? And
me having their back. But maybe it's because I'm not a parent. But I'm just curious, 844-947-0947. If your kid called you and committed a crime, how do you move? Do you help them? Do you turn them in? Do you let them fend for themselves? Like, what are you doing? 844-947-0947. You're up. Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
This is Marcos from Yonkers.
What's going on? All right, so if your kid commits a crime, how you moving?
I'm going to be honest with you. If it was me, my mother would turn me in. But if it was my son, I wouldn't say that I would cover him up, but I make sure that if he's going to turn himself in, he does it properly. He gets a lawyer so he doesn't get jammed up. Because usually a lot of times when things happen, from watching the first 48, you know, if you don't do the right thing, you could get caught up in something. So I just would make sure that he's using his legal rights as a citizen. I want to help him cover it up, but I'll just make sure that he does give himself in, and he has a lawyer, that he doesn't speak anything, he doesn't say anything until the lawyer is present.
Okay, so you kind of like set him up, but not, you know, and then let him handle it after that. You want to make sure he's good going into it, and then after that, you kind of stepping back.
Yeah, because I've seen situations like on the first 48 where people trip up what they say, and if they didn't say certain things, they could have got away with it. So that's where I'm at. I'm not going to help him cover. I'm not going to help him hide. I'm going to make sure that at least he goes about it the right way so that he has the best chances.
Got you. All right, well, thank you for calling.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
Good morning. This is T from Jersey, and I'm a mom of 3 girls. And I'm going to be very honest. Being in Jersey, we have no self-defense law. So if that was the case and my children had to unalive somebody in self-defense, I'm going to have their back. And even if it was else, I'm going to hire the best defense team that I can for them because they're your kids.
Now, if they call you in that moment, body on the ground, are you helping them or what are you doing?
I'm helping them. If it was self-defense, definitely I'm helping them. Now, I say this. God is the only person that's supposed to unalive anyone, but that's still my kid. I'm going to do what I need to do.
Well, I know who I'm calling, just in case. All right, you have a great day.
You have a blessed day too, Radio Big Mac. Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get her number.
Yeah.
If I ever do something
Bookmark
wrong,
that number.
I know I'm calling her. And I like how the other guy said he judged it off of the first 48. You know, TV will have you paranoid because you don't know how they find out you did this crime, and then they find a hair on a cup that was in the trash in a dumpster.
DNA.
It's crazy. But 844-947-0947. Call me up, let me know. If you're a parent and your kid does a crime, how do you move? Do you help them? Do you send them on their own way? Or, as the guy said, you buying a lawyer? Whatever. What are you doing? 844-947-0947. Let me know. It's the Radio Big Mac Show on 94.7 The Block. It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. And we talking parental care. When it comes to your kids, if they do a crime, how hard are you going to protect them? Or if you even want to protect them. A guy I went to high school with, he took the life of his partner, and they called his mom, and his mom helped him get rid of the body and all that stuff. And I didn't understand a parent that would do something like that. So I'm just curious, if you have a child that calls you and they commit a crime, how do you handle that? Do you protect them? Do you turn them in? Do you just let them fend for themselves? 844-947-0947. Let me know. Let's go to these phone lines. Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
This is Kenny.
Kenny, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. You know, going by what you're saying, I was in a situation like that with my daughter. I mean, it wasn't murder, but it was something petty. And you don't always picture yourself not wanting your child to be in jail or be in prison. So you try to cover things up, you know, and hopefully they'll learn from it. Now, in your friend's case and his mother helping out, the mother didn't like the girl. That's why she did that. That's why she helped cover it up. She didn't like it. I mean, no one should, when it comes to crime, when it comes to murder, you know, it's very hard, and people, like I said, they're saying, oh, my goodness, my child is going to be going to jail for murder. They don't want to turn them in. They don't want to be the one to turn them in. They hope it goes away, and that's the problem. Sometimes it doesn't go away, and they wind up getting caught as due to that investigation. I had a friend of mine who was in law enforcement. His child committed a federal crime. When he found out, he went, got his kid, and took him to jail. So it's based on the individual, and not only that,
right?
You know, it's hard. It's hard for the mother to actually help the child out to try to cover up the body. That one, she's kind of skeptical as well. You know?
Yeah, and she in jail now too. So
yeah,
look what happened.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
Well, thank you, Kenny, man. You already know I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you too, man, and thank you. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. 844-947-0947. How would you handle if your kid committed a crime and called you? We got Mookie on the phone. Mookie, what would you do in that situation?
All right, so this is what I'm saying. It all depends. If it was a crime that was self-defense, I'm right into the wheels fall off. We covering it up together. But if it was a crime, like, yeah, he just wanted to do it off, like, you know, nah, you see, we're going to have to get you help. You feel me? But I'm not going to let you go to jail. I'm going to get you a lawyer, you know, plead insanity, you feel me? But I'm definitely right into the wheels fall off with my child.
You said plead insanity? You in the courtroom going crazy?
Listen, y'all, like, he ain't know what he was doing. He did not know what he was doing.
He gonna start yelling Tourette's things like that guy at the British thing?
Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, if it was self-defense, I'm riding. But if it wasn't, we gonna get you help. But regardless to the fact, I'm there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling.
No problem, all right.
It's unbelievable how many parents was going to do some time for their kids. It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for Throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. And it ain't Friday, but you can get paid today $1,000 for the $1,000 name game. At 8 o'clock, in 3 minutes, we going to call somebody's name. Could be you. Did you go to 94.7theblocknyc.com and register? Find out who going to get paid right here in the Radio Big Mac Show.
It's the Radio Big Mac
Show. Time to get paid. $1,000 could be yours. You went on 94.7theblocknyc.com and registered. And the name for today is Kira Conroy from Seaford, New York. Kira Conroy. Kiraconroy. And I had to spell it out because yesterday we had somebody's name that was very close to it, but wasn't it. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that it was you. So if you know a Kira Conroy from Seaford or a Conroy family, let them know, hey, Kira! Kira, get this money. $1,000. All you got to do is call 844-212-CASH, which is 844-212-2274. It's a different number. Don't call that other number. You call that other number, I'm going to answer, and we're going to be talking about something completely different. It ain't the money number.
Yeah.
So if you're Kira Conroy from Seaford, New York, call 844-212-2274 to get $1,000.
Now, you know, like yesterday, somebody's going to call and say, did you say Conrad? No.
Did you say Conrad? And what about Shakira? No, damn it. We said Kira Conroy from Seaford, not SeaWorld. Seaford. Call 844-212-2274 to get $1,000 inside the Radio Big Mac Show on 94.7 The Block. You could make it rain with $1,000 if you are Kira Conroy from Seaford, New York. Get $1,000 by calling 844-212-2274. Kira Conroy from Seaford, New York. You got till 8:15 to get this money. Call me up. Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
Good morning. Just want to find out if you guys call my name. I just something wrong with my station. I did not hear the name.
What is your name?
My name is Plead. I don't know if you call my name or not. And it's my wife also is there.
Oh, wait. What's your wife's name?
Julia.
They were so close. We were asking for Kira Conroy from Seaford.
Okay. Maybe at 1 o'clock she'll get a chance to win it.
Yeah, maybe 1 o'clock that'll work.
Yeah. I really, guys, enjoy your radio station. You're amazing, guys.
Oh, thank you. And we appreciate you for listening.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Boy, if he don't sound like a James Bond villain, me want to go take over the world. We will blow up the earth. I was like, okay, Dr. Evil. Oh, man. Well, Kira, you got till 8:15 to get this money, so you better hurry your ass up and call. But, you know, we can't be there for everybody. You know what they say? I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink. You signed up and didn't get this money. But what's crazy is I was on Instagram, and for some reason, all on my timeline, it was this story about Ari Fletcher, which if you don't know who that is, it's a rapper, Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I'm not familiar with all the girlfriends of the new rappers and all that stuff, but I know she comes up a lot, and especially today because she was showing off a tattoo where she got his real name tattooed on her.
Oh, okay.
And boy, the comments had me in tears. Somebody said, "May this love never find me." When you getting names tattooed on you, because I don't have no tattoos. I've been close to getting some, but the idea of getting your partner's name tattooed on you, boy, I don't know. And I know a lot of people that do it.
Mm-hmm.
I get torn. Like, maybe if we're like married, I will be open to having a conversation. But like dating and then getting that tattoo, I guess it depends on how long I don't know. It's weird.
And this whole industry now of getting those removed, and they say it's not easy.
Yeah, like Nick, Nick he had Mariah's name on his back, and he had to turn it into, I think it's like angel wings or something.
Okay.
Like, I would hate get a name, and then it's like, oh, well, now I got to get rid of it. But you know what? I will say this, too. It may be the level of love that you have for that person, too, because then even if that doesn't work out, maybe later on you're like, that person held such a value to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. 844-947-0947. When it comes to getting your partner's name tattooed on you, how do you feel about it? I know a lot of people do it. So I don't want people to be like, oh, not me, because I know you do it.
Listen, tattoos are painful to get. If I'm going to get that, it's got to be for reals.
The relationship got to be real.
Yes.
But in that moment, when you want to do it, the relationship is real.
Well, yeah, that's a good point, too.
844-947.
This is a tough one.
Yeah. 844-947-0947. Call me up and let me know, how do you feel about getting your partner's name tattooed on you? It's the Radio Big Mac Show on 94.7 The Block. Speaking of tattoos on backs, there goes Mariah there. It's 94.7 The Block, New York's number one for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. And we talking tattooing your partner's name on you. Ari Fletcher had posted yesterday that she got Moneybagg Yo's real name tattooed on her. And the comments was killing her.
Of course they were.
And I'm just like, damn. Like, I know so many people that do it, but then at the same time, I don't know how I personally feel about that. I think maybe after marriage, when you locked in, and it'd be harder for y'all to separate, then it's like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll be open to, but not like, it's not going to be like a big-ass name across my chest and nothing. Like, it might be creatively done, like, in like a mural kind of thing, like, all my favorite things, and she would be one of my favorite things.
So you're not doing like the Mike Tyson tattoo on the face?
No, hell no. I'm not even, I got a whole little attractiveness I do have, not adding that. But do you get your partner's name tattooed on you? 844-947-0947. We got Mike on the line. Is that Mike? Mike, you got a tattoo of your partner?
I do, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like you said, it's for the moment, it's the time of the situation and the relationship that these things occur, and I don't really see nothing wrong with it. Now, if you break up, I mean, that's just a memorabilia that you got on your arm for that person, that's all. But I don't see nothing wrong with getting a tattoo on your arm of your partner or your significant other.
Now, you just got one or you got multiple?
I got one. That was my wife. We have been married for 18 years. We're divorced now, but I still love her, and I feel like until I get into another relationship and that person feel like, okay, they don't want it on there, it's going to stay there until I remove it. It wasn't a mistake. You understand?
Right. Okay. My man Mike, appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
It's Lynette from Woodbridge.
Lynette, you getting your partner's name tattooed on you?
Listen, I have my husband, may he rest in peace. Yes, I have his name. And I did it after he passed away. It has a closure because that broke my heart. But it's like you said, just dating someone, a lot of people mistake what love is. Like, falling in love and loving someone is two different things. You know how many names people going to be tatting on themselves if they just do it for that reason? Now, if you married, it could be more acceptable because you got married and you thought that was forever. But again, believe if it really meant something to you. Again, I did it when he passed away. But I ain't got nobody else's name tatted on me. Only him, and it's on my lower back where nobody really could see it because that was something for me, personally for me.
Well, whoever your next, they might see that lower back tag.
And they got to have to deal with it. I have children by him. I was married, and he was a wonderful father. And if they have a problem with that, then they could keep it pushing because I ain't covering it up for nobody.
Imagine being back there and be like, who the hell is Greg?
No, his name was Levi.
Who the hell is Levi?
They gonna have to deal with it. That's my husband that passed away. He ain't alive. And if you intimidated by someone that's dead, then people got problems. They need to grow up.
That's right.
If he's alive, then you gotta be like, yo, you understand? Like Nick did. He covered up Mariah because she's still alive.
That's right.
Yeah, I ain't tatting nobody's name. I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna do my kid's name because that does hurt. And I ain't taking pain like that for too many. I already gave birth. That was enough pain.
Your body gonna look like an attendance sheet at one point.
Exactly why I only have one tattoo.
Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
Anytime.
You're going to see her arm and it's be like, all right, Steven here, Greg here, Teresa here. All right, everybody's here. 844-947-0947. How do you feel about getting your partner's name tattooed on you? Whether it's dating, whether it's marriage, whether it's an ex, whatever. Let me know, 844-947-0947. It's the Radio Big Mac Show. Dre Boogs with the Wake and Bake Mix is about 30 minutes away. Maybe less than 30 minutes, like 20 minutes now. So make sure you get ready for the Throwback Thursday when we throw it back with this, as he put it, he's in a regular-ass mix vibe is what he said. But you know Dre Boogs is the mad scientist. So ain't
nothing regular about Dre.
Nothing. But we talking tattoos on your partner, tattooing your partner's name on you. Do you do it? Do you not do it? Ari Fletcher tattooed Moneybagg Yo's real name on her, and the internet was having a fit. So 844-947-0947. Do you do it? Do you not do it? If it got to be married, maybe your ex. Like, we get all different types of calls. So I'm just curious of how we are as a people. Is that something we like or we don't like? So let's go to these phone lines. Yerp, good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
Big Mac, good morning. Larry from Staten Island. How you doing?
Larry, what's happening? You getting your partner's name tattooed on you?
Hell no. Hell no. You're playing with fire. You are playing with fire. No shot. Sports teams, pets, and kids. That is all, my friend.
Sports teams, pets, and kids, no partners.
Hell no. It's fire. I had that done. Well, actually, not me. My wife at the time had it done. I'm a diehard Giants fan. And right after the Giants won the Super Bowl in 2007, the next day she went out and got a Giants tattoo. Are we together today? Nope.
Is she a Giants fan?
She's a Giants fan through me.
So she got to live with that forever now?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Damn. Listen, I'm a Jets fan, so right now those tattoos would be horrible.
That's correct. Always, yes. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for calling, Larry.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
This is Marcos.
Marco, Polo, what's going on, man?
Yo, listen, man, I would never, ever get a girlfriend's name tatted on me, but I know people who have, and this is the trick, right? If you ever see someone with red letterings, that means that they got it because they're not sure and they could get easily erased in the future. So if you see anyone with red letters, that means they wanted to appease their boyfriend or girlfriend, but just in case things don't work out, they can always get it covered up.
What the hell? I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Trust me. You won't see it after this.
See, now you're going to have me paying attention to the color.
Yeah, it's easy to cover up the red.
Wow, man. Wow, well, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Good morning, Radio Big Mac Show. Who's this?
Hey, Radio Big Mac, it's Mr. Get Up and Go Get It. How you doing today?
Big Black and Blessed, man. Up early, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm up early every day. I'm just checking in on that tattoo issue.
You getting tattoos of your partner on you?
Man, I ain't even going to lie to you, Big Mac. I got my wife's name put on my neck.
On your
neck?
Back
in the days, like, yes, right on my neck out in public. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it is when I got the tattoo, I was allergic to the latex glove, and I had a hand fingerprint face for like 2 weeks.
Oh, my God.
Yes, yep. And the cool thing about it is the tattoo is still standing the test of time, and I'm still married to my wife, so it's been 25 plus years, man. Word.
Thank God, because had that not worked out, every time you talk to somebody, they be like, who the hell is Janice?
You know that's funny. Every time, like my female friends, they always ask the same question, who is Laura? But by now they know, but they still always act like, why'd you do that? It's because at the time, the dude who was the tattoo artist, he owed me money. And so I figured, if you can't give me my money, just give me $5 a letter, and we'll be even. That's how that went down, to be honest. Word. But yeah, Radio Big Mac, Dre Boogs, and Uncle Wayne, I love y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Let's go get it and check in. Bro, I love y'all, man. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. You're.
You're.
94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for Throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. And don't forget, 1 o'clock with Cypher Sounds, you get another chance to get $1,000 All you got to do is go to 947theblocknyc.com, click on the $1,000 name game, and put your name in there. It'll be a little spot. You can put your Facebook or your email, and then once you hit the submit, then the little tab things will open up, and you just fill it out. Put your name, your address, all that, and then you listen, and you might get $1,000. That simple. But we are just 2 minutes away from 9 o'clock with the mad scientist, Dre Boogs.
Yes. Good morning.
Is that your job interview voice?
That is my job interview voice.
That's right. It's Throwback Thursday, throwing it back. What's the vibe today?
I mean, you said it earlier. I came in, I told you, regular ass mix. Just some music, some for you to sing and dance to, share candy with your little friends in them. Yeah. Nothing special. Nothing to see here.
Well, we know that is some BS because the mad scientist is always cooking up something. So make sure you get your phones ready. Send your videos. Tag Dre, DREBOOGS. And just know that Wake and Bake mix is coming up with the regular, unregular ass version.
Just a regular mix, man. Hits.
It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks. The Wake and Bake mix with the mad scientist, a.k.a. the liar, Dre Boogs.
Just a regular ass mix.
Regular ass mix.
Evil as hell.
You crazy. You took us from outside to in-house.
So we got to do. This vibe was so necessary today. It's a little bit warmer. But we got a lot of requests for this. They wanted hip house.
I didn't even know it was called hip house.
Oh, yeah. Wanted that hip house.
Shout out to everybody that got their glow sticks.
Baby powder.
They all... Somebody don't got no shirt on right now for no reason. We don't understand why.
I'm sitting here mixing, ready to battle somebody. Got my little two-step on. Glow sticks. You're such a damn fool.
The amount of robots that happened in the last 20 minutes. Listen, you older now. Don't pop lock and end up in the ER. Blame Dre.
And then Wayne's feeling it, too. Hold on. He was up there riding like the build.
I know. Uncle Wayne had to sit down because he was getting out of hand.
He started aching.
Yeah. But make sure you show love to Dre Boogs, DREBOOGS, on Instagram, on YouTube, which all these mixes will be living there, so you could go and relive this. So you can take your ass to that park in Newark like it's July, but it's really still some snow out there, but we just want to give you that vibe.
The vibe is heavy. Like, if you used to go to the Sound Factory, it was really nice. Go out there, party. Hit me up at Dre Boogs, at 947 The Block, and this will be up on YouTube within the hour.
That's right.
But, man, shout out to everyone that kept bugging me about playing hip house.
Well, if you said Sound Factory, you got to say Sound Factory Bar, too.
Oh,
Two spots, two separate spots.
Okay, yes.
Well, we appreciate you, like always, bringing those vibes up. And when we come back, you already know, we only got 2 more days left of Black History Month, so we're going to honor another overlooked Black History moment.
Do we want to talk about tomorrow yet?
Tomorrow? Oh, no. No.
Keep that a secret?
Tomorrow's mix, the vibe?
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them.
Tomorrow we are going to salute Kiss FM.
That's right.
Ooh.
To end Black History Month, there's no better way than doing a mix to honor one of the greatest stations
of all time. Anywhere.
Kiss FM.
Kiss.
That's right. So we're going to do a Kiss FM mix tomorrow. So make sure you set your alarm right now for 9 o'clock tomorrow so we can all go down memory lane together.
Yes.
And we got more of the Radio Big Mac Show on New York's #1 for throwbacks.
94.7 The Block. Hey.
It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. Make sure you go to our YouTube page, 947 The Block on YouTube. If you missed any part of the show, you could listen to the whole show there. We got our interviews with Mary J. Blige, with Trick Daddy, with Drew Sidor, with Shine. All of them are living on our YouTube page. So if you want to go on there, and like I said, even if you missed the 6 o'clock part of the show or the 7, the whole show lives on our YouTube page, 947 The Block. So you could take us whenever you listen to us, whenever you're on the go. But it is the second to last day of Black History Month, and here in the Radio Big Mac Show, we like to honor some people that don't normally get the credit they deserve for what they did for the culture. So with that being said, here's another edition of Overlooked Black History Moment.
I overlook Black history moment. Overlook Black history moment. Overlook Black history moment. Radio Big Mac.
Today, we are honoring in the Radio Big Mac show a woman named Sarah Rector. Now, I know you've never heard that name. Now, back in the early 1900s, Sarah Rector was given some land that people thought was worthless. But by the age of 11, oil was discovered on that land, and suddenly she was making hundreds of dollars, which eventually she became one of the youngest black millionaires in American history because even before becoming a teenager. Now, at a time when black families were fighting just to get by, Sarah was stacking bread and owning property. But her being the youngest black millionaire in American history is not why we are honoring Sarah Rector today. We are honoring Sarah Rector because she is the first person to be able to say, yes, Mom, I have McDonald's money.
Really?
At the age of 11, she was a millionaire. So when she said, Mom, can we stop and get McDonald's? And Mom said, do you have McDonald's money? Sarah looked at her mother and said, you damn right I have McDonald's money. So stupid. So congratulations to Sarah Rector. You got to do at the age of 11 what most of us black people couldn't do until we were 35. And that is another overlooked Black History moment inside of the Radio Big Mac Show. It's 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks, the Radio Big Mac Show. And that's my time. I'm out of here. About to go warm something up, roll something up. I got to watch the Samsung unpacking because they had that yesterday. But I got sidetracked and they got the new, you know what I mean, the new Samsung S26 Ultra that I'm excited for, and the new Samsung.
You showed it to me. It looks hype.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it, and it comes out I think in 2 weeks on the 11th. So I got to go rewatch that. I got to watch Scrubs. They brought Scrubs back. Mr. Beast games. I got to watch that, and Good Sports with Keenan and Kevin on Amazon. So that's what I have planned today, and I might watch some TNA. I don't watch TNA, but I told myself I was going to add that. Anyway, before we get out of here in the world for so much negativity, we got to preach a little positivity. And today's message, the expert in anything was once a beginner. Let me say that one more time. The expert in anything was once a beginner. See, this is a reminder that nobody starts great. They become great through time, effort, and consistency. See, at the beginning, every expert you admire was unsure, making mistakes, learning the basics, probably doubting themselves. The difference is they ain't quit. Don't be ashamed of your beginner season. See, God often starts you small to build your character before he moves you to the main roster. That's a WWE reference. See, God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Don't despise small beginnings. That's what the Bible says. See, Moses was called to lead the nation, but he said, I can't even speak well. See, David was anointed by the king, but went back to tending sheep. Peter denied Jesus, but later became a pillar of the church. See that beginning stage you're in? That's not a setback, church. That's a set up. I'm going to say that one more time. That's not a setback. It's a set up. See, if you feel like you're not there yet, it's okay. You're just in the process. So stay patient. Stay consistent. Stay humble. Because today's beginner is tomorrow's expert. So just remember, the expert at anything was once a beginner. The church say amen?
Amen.
The church say amen.
Amen.
Cypher Sounds is up next, and he got another chance to win $1,000 at 1 o'clock. And I will talk to you tomorrow, 6 a.m. right here on your station, my station, New York's #1 for throwbacks. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
It's 94.7 The Block. Yeah.